Welcome to Frosting Your Gravy, everyone. Today I'm inviting you to join me for a recipe for a bread that has canned pumpkin. Healthy, delicious, and nutritious. Really soft loaf. I will show you all the secrets, all the tips, and step by step how I made it so that you guys can bake a wonderful loaf like this too. Let's bake together. And the bread cuts so wonderfully easy. The crust, going to put some butter on it. Let's turn it around. Oh yeah. And I did put some butter on it, and oh, I cannot wait to take a bite of this. It smells so good, friends. So good. And if you need a deeper pumpkin color, you can always add half a teaspoon of turmeric. And just look at the softness of this. Friends, I baked 2 loaves, one plain loaf of bread and one pumpkin. And the beginning of the both breads is the same recipe. So you will see that part, and then I will show you exactly at what point I'm adding pumpkin and turning this loaf into a pumpkin bread. Our recipe begins with 2 cups plus 2 tablespoons of slightly warmed up milk. If you have a measuring cup, it should be 500 milliliters. 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, half a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon active dry yeast. Stir everything together for a couple of minutes so that the dry ingredients get a chance to dissolve. Now I'm going to start adding all-purpose flour, 1 cup at a time. I'm going to stir in each cup with my dough hook. You can also do it with a wooden spoon. And when 1 cup has been mixed in, kind of roughly into like oatmeal consistency, doesn't have to be thoroughly, then I will be adding in the next cup of flour. And I will be repeating this process until all of my flour has been worked in. And friends, up until this moment, I did everything exactly the same as in the recipe that I just showed you. But in addition, in this one, I also added 1 15-ounce can of pureed pure pumpkin and a couple of teaspoons or a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. Slowly working in 6 cups of flour, and at this point start kneading this dough by hand. And also in the process of kneading and putting it together, 1 tablespoon at a time, I will be working in 1 stick of soft margarine into the dough. If you hate margarine, then you can absolutely replace it with butter. The dough need to be kneaded for a minimum of 7 minutes to develop the gluten. If you hate kneading the dough by hand, then feel free to put it into your stand mixer with a hook attachment and let the machine do the job. And guys, it's really important when we're done putting this dough together, when we're done kneading, that our dough remains slightly sticky. There should be a little sticky residue left on our finger, because this will absolutely guarantee the softest ever bread or buns, whatever you're baking. So be sure not to put too much flour in it. Add that final cup of flour slowly, and stop at the point where your dough is sticky. And when you knead it for those 7 minutes, slowly the stickiness will be going away, and eventually in the end, when we're done, it'll be only slightly sticky. I'm going to cover it with saran wrap and leave in a warm place for about hour and a half, until the dough over doubles in volume. When the dough rises really tall and super airy and fluffy, you can tell when you look at the bottom if it's really full of air like this, then your dough had completed its beautiful rise cycle. Gently punch the dough down and transfer to a 5-quart cast iron pot lined with either specialty silicone liner for the bread or parchment paper. Cover and let rise until it springs back up and aerates and rises. My bread has risen. Look, this is the pot, and that's how much it's sticking out, and it will rise even more in the oven. Super springy. Look at that air bubble right there. So fluffy. Time to bake it at 350 for about 40-45 minutes. And the bread is out of the oven, guys. It's done. Look at this beauty. Oh my goodness. Look gorgeous this loaf is. Pumpkin loaf. It's so soft. See that, guys? So springy and soft. And friends, this concludes our recipe for the pumpkin loaf. And if you enjoyed this recipe, please give me thumbs up, hit that like button for my hard work, and consider subscribing to Frosting Your Gravy for more delicious recipes like this one in the future. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and take care, please. And I will see you guys in the next video.